Have you ever wondered why some men seem to keep everyone at arm's length, trusting no one but themselves? Welcome to the world of Sigma males, the lone wolves of society who've mastered the art of self-reliance. In this eye-opening video from official Sigma male, we're about to dive deep into the minds of these enigmatic individuals and uncover the shocking truth behind their trust issues. You might think you know why Sigmas are so guarded, but prepare to have your assumptions challenged. What if I told you that their lack of trust isn't a weakness but a superpower? That's right, the very trait that many consider a flaw could be the key to their success and independence. But here's the kicker. This same trait that protects them could also be their greatest obstacle to meaningful connections. As we peel back the layers of the Sigma male psyche, you'll discover how past betrayals, keen observations, and a unique worldview have shaped their approach to trust. You'll learn why they'd rather rely on their instincts than on others, and how this mindset sets them apart in a world full of sheep. Whether you're a Sigma yourself or simply intrigued by their mysterious nature, this video will provide insights that few have access to. So, are you ready to unlock the secrets of the Sigma male's trust issues? Let's dive in. 1. The Sigma's sixth sense. In the complex world of human interactions, Sigma males have developed a keen sense of intuition. They've learned to trust their gut feelings, often picking up on subtle cues that others might miss. This heightened awareness isn't just paranoia. It's a finely tuned instrument honed through years of observation and experience. Sigmas have seen firsthand how people can change their colors faster than a chameleon in a rainbow factory. These lone wolves of society have witnessed countless instances of betrayal, manipulation, and deceit. They've been burned one too many times by fair-weather friends and opportunistic acquaintances. As a result, they've developed a thick skin and a healthy dose of skepticism. It's not that they're cynical, they're just realistic about human nature and its inherent flaws. Trust, for a Sigma male, is a precious commodity that's not given away lightly. They understand that true loyalty is rare in a world where self-interest often reigns supreme. Instead of blindly believing in others, they prefer to let actions speak louder than words. They're the type who'd rather watch silently from the sidelines, gathering intel before deciding if someone's worthy of their trust. This cautious approach might seem cold or aloof to outsiders, but it's a crucial survival strategy. By keeping their cards close to their chest, Sigmas protect themselves from potential harm. They've learned that vulnerability can be exploited and openness can lead to disappointment. So, they choose to rely on themselves first and foremost, creating an impenetrable fortress around their hearts and minds. 2. The price of past betrayals. Sigma males, like battle-hardened warriors, carry the scars of past betrayals. These experiences have shaped their worldview, leaving an indelible mark on their psyche. It's not that they woke up one day and decided to distrust everyone. Rather, it's a defense mechanism born from painful lessons. They've learned the hard way that even the most genuine-seeming smile can hide a dagger. These lone wolves have often been the targets of manipulation and deceit. Perhaps it was a close friend who stabbed them in the back, or a lover who played with their emotions like a puppet master. Whatever the case, these incidents have taught them that trust is a luxury they can't afford. They've seen how quickly alliances can shift and loyalties can crumble when the chips are down. The Sigma's reluctance to trust isn't born from a place of bitterness, but from a deep understanding of human nature. They've observed how easily people can be swayed by self-interest, greed, or fear. This knowledge has led them to adopt a trust but verify approach to relationships. They're not closing themselves off entirely, but they're certainly not leaving the door wide open either. For Sigmas, every interaction is a calculated risk. They weigh the potential benefits against the possible downsides before letting anyone into their inner circle. It's a lonely path at times, but for them, It's better than the alternative of being blindsided by betrayal again. They've learned to find strength in solitude rather than weakness in vulnerability. 3. The art of self-reliance. Sigma males have mastered the art of self-reliance, a skill that's both their shield and their strength. They've learned that the only person they can truly count on is themselves. This isn't a pessimistic view, but a realistic one that allows them to navigate life's choppy waters with confidence. They're like lone captains, steering their own ships through storms and calm seas alike. This self-sufficiency extends to every aspect of their lives. From decision-making to problem-solving, Sigmas prefer to rely on their own judgment and abilities. They've honed their skills through years of independent living, becoming jacks of all trades out of necessity. Need to fix a leaky faucet? They'll figure it out. Facing a tough career decision, they'll trust their gut. Their independence, however, doesn't mean they're incapable of teamwork. Sigmas can collaborate when necessary, but they don't depend on others for their success or happiness. They've built their lives on a solid foundation of self-trust, which allows them to approach partnerships from a position of strength, not need. It's this self-assurance that often draws others to them, ironically. For a Sigma, trusting oneself is the ultimate form of freedom. It liberates them from the need for constant validation or approval from others. They march to the beat of their own drum, unapologetically authentic in a world that often demands conformity. This self-trust is their North Star, guiding them through life's complexities with unwavering certainty. 4. The power of observation. Sigma males are master observers, silently gathering intel on the world around them. They've developed this skill to a fine art, using it as both a defense mechanism and a tool for success. Like skilled detectives, they pick up on subtle cues that others might miss: a fleeting expression, a contradictory statement, or an inconsistent behavior. This keen eye for detail helps them navigate the complex web of human interactions. Their observational skills aren't limited to people watching. Sigmas apply this power to every aspect of their lives. They're constantly analyzing situations, identifying patterns, and making mental notes. This habit of careful observation allows them to make informed decisions and avoid potential pitfalls. It's as if they're playing chess, while everyone else is playing checkers, always thinking several moves ahead. However, this heightened awareness can sometimes be a double-edged sword. While it protects them from manipulation and deceit, it can also lead to overthinking or cynicism. Sigmas must strike a balance between staying vigilant and allowing themselves to experience life without constant analysis. It's a tightrope walk that requires practice and self-awareness. Despite the challenges, the power of observation remains one of the Sigma males' greatest strengths. It's their superpower in a world full of noise and distraction. By watching and learning, they gain insights that others miss, giving them a unique edge in both personal and professional spheres. It's this ability that often sets them apart as natural leaders and innovators. 5. The Sigma's selective circle. Sigma males are notoriously selective when it comes to their social circles. They're not interested in amassing a large group of casual acquaintances. Instead, they prefer a small, tight-knit group of trusted individuals. Quality over quantity is their mantra when it comes to relationships. They'd rather have a handful of genuine connections than a phone book full of superficial contacts. This selectiveness isn't born from snobbery, but from a deep understanding of the value of authentic relationships. Sigmas have learned that true friendship is rare and precious, not to be diluted by casual associations. They invest their time and energy only in those who have proven themselves worthy of trust and loyalty. It's like they're curators of their own social museum, carefully selecting each piece for its intrinsic value. The process of entering a Sigma's inner circle is no easy feat. It requires consistency, authenticity, and mutual respect. They're not impressed by grand gestures or empty promises. Instead, they look for actions that align with words. A Sigma's trust is earned through repeated demonstrations of integrity and reliability. It's a slow process, but one that results in deep, lasting bonds. For those lucky few who make it into a Sigma's trusted circle, the rewards are immense. They gain a fiercely loyal friend, a brutally honest advisor, and a reliable ally. Sigmas don't do anything halfway. When they commit to a friendship, they're all in. These relationships, though few in number, are often lifelong and unshakable, weathering the storms that would break lesser bonds. 6. The Sigma's trust-building process. For a Sigma male, trust isn't given. It's earned through a meticulous vetting process. They approach new relationships with a blend of curiosity and caution, like a scientist conducting a long-term experiment. Every interaction is an opportunity to gather data, to observe how someone behaves under different circumstances. It's not about being judgmental. It's about being thorough in their assessment. This trust-building process isn't a quick sprint. It's a marathon that unfolds over time. Sigmas are patient, understanding that true colors often take time to reveal themselves. They're looking for consistency in words and actions, integrity in difficult situations, and genuine reciprocity in the relationship. It's like they're slowly piecing together a complex puzzle, with each positive interaction adding another piece to the picture. However, this process isn't just about watching from the sidelines. Sigmas also engage in calculated vulnerability, sharing bits of themselves to see how the other person responds. They're testing the waters, seeing if their trust is respected and reciprocated. It's a delicate dance of give and take, with the Sigma always maintaining a degree of control over the rhythm and pace. For those who pass the Sigma's rigorous trust assessment, the rewards are significant. Once a Sigma male decides to trust someone, they do so wholeheartedly. They become fiercely loyal allies, offering unwavering support and brutally honest advice. The trust of a Sigma is a rare and valuable commodity, not easily won, but once earned, not easily lost. 7. The Sigma's emotional fortress. Sigma males are often perceived as emotionally distant, but this couldn't be further from the truth. In reality, they feel deeply and intensely. They've simply mastered the art of emotional self-control. It's like they've built an impenetrable fortress around their hearts, with carefully guarded gates. This emotional fortress isn't a prison, but a sanctuary that protects their inner world from external chaos. Within the walls of this fortress, Sigmas process their emotions privately and thoroughly. They're not ones for public displays of vulnerability or knee-jerk emotional reactions. Instead, they prefer to analyze their feelings, understand their origins, and decide on a course of action before expressing them. It's a thoughtful, measured approach that allows them to maintain their composure even in turbulent times. This emotional self-sufficiency doesn't mean Sigmas are cold or unfeeling. On the contrary, their capacity for empathy and understanding often runs deep. They simply choose to be selective about who they allow to see their emotional side. It's a form of self-preservation, born from the understanding that not everyone can be trusted with their innermost thoughts and feelings. The Sigma's emotional fortress, while protective, can sometimes be isolating. It's a constant balancing act between safeguarding their emotional well-being and allowing meaningful connections. The challenge lies in learning when to lower the drawbridge and let others in, without compromising the strength of their emotional defenses. It's a skill that takes time to master, but one that ultimately leads to more authentic and fulfilling relationships. 8. The path to Sigma trust. While Sigma males are known for their cautious approach to trust, it's not an impossible feat to earn their confidence. The path to a Sigma's trust is a journey of consistency, authenticity, and mutual respect. It's like navigating a complex maze where each correct turn brings you closer to the center of their inner circle. For those willing to put in the effort, the rewards of a Sigma's trust are immeasurable. The first step on this path is demonstrating reliability. Sigmas value actions over words, so consistently following through on commitments is crucial. It's about being there when you say you will be, doing what you promise to do, and showing up even when it's inconvenient. This reliability builds a foundation of trust that can withstand the tests of time and circumstance. Authenticity is another key element in gaining a Sigma's trust. They have a keen eye for detecting facades and appreciate genuine interactions. Being true to yourself, expressing honest opinions, even when they differ, and showing vulnerability in appropriate moments can go a long way. It's about presenting your real self, flaws and all, rather than a polished but false image. Lastly, respecting a Sigma's boundaries and independence is crucial. They value their space and autonomy highly, so understanding and honoring these needs is essential. It's about finding the balance between being present and giving them room to breathe. By demonstrating that you can be trusted with their independence, you'll paradoxically draw them closer. As we wrap up our deep dive into the trust issues of Sigma males, it's time to reflect on what we've learned. The journey of a Sigma is not an easy one, but it's filled with valuable lessons for all of us. Whether you identify as a Sigma or not, there's something powerful in understanding the delicate balance between self-reliance and connection. Ask yourself, how can you apply the Sigma's discerning approach to trust in your own life? Are there areas where you could benefit from being more selective with your trust? Or perhaps you've been too guarded and it's time to lower your defenses a little. Remember, trust is not about all or nothing. It's about finding the right balance that allows you to protect yourself while still forming meaningful connections. The world of Sigma males is complex and fascinating, and we've only scratched the surface today. If you're intrigued by what you've learned and want to dive deeper into the Sigma mindset, you're in the right place. Official Sigma Male is your go-to source for insights into this unique personality type. By subscribing to our channel and turning on notifications, you'll gain access to a wealth of knowledge that few others possess. Why should you hit that subscribe button? Because understanding the Sigma male perspective can revolutionize the way you approach relationships, success, and personal growth. Whether you're looking to embrace your inner Sigma or simply want to understand these enigmatic individuals better, our channel offers the guidance and insights you need. So, are you ready to continue this journey of self-discovery and personal growth? The choice is yours. Subscribe now, and let's unlock the full potential of the Sigma male mindset together. Remember, in the world of Sigmas, knowledge truly is power. Don't miss out on the opportunity to empower yourself with every video we release. The path of the Sigma awaits. Are you bold enough to walk it?